Oh. I will simply move the mouse, and with my static powers, it's back
wow. He's a magician. Speaking of magicians, let's talk about Harry Potter. I'm joking.
Actually, I just watched the Deathly Hallows movies over break.
You just watched it over break?
It's like, so I read all the books in 5th grade, right?
Yeah.
I saw the first 6 movies in the theater.
Yeah, that's great. We don't need to know about that.
I don't know why I waited so long to see 7 and 8, but,
No, I love, first of all, actually, that's kind of funny because I did go on a Harry Potter marathon binge.
I read your tweets, yeah.
during break. And it just brings a tear to my eye every time. You know what? It's like funny because like I watched them all consecutively, like 2 days just straight.
I mean, they all flow really well.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They do. It's just so funny to see Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, which is the second one, and then Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which is the third one. They hit puberty so hard right there. Yeah, they just turn into adults like real quick, and I'm like, whoa, where's the in between?
I always remember Goblet of Fire being like the really mature one. Like as soon as Voldemort like resurfaces completely, that's when like it just seems so much more mature. And
so I think Goblet of Fire is probably one of my favorite ones. And then,
I'd agree with that.
It'd probably be like my second.
Sorcerer's Stone is up there for me. I love like the whole discovering his powers.
You guys are really nerds.
I don't know. I like the origin story.
No, you like the Dumbledore. You like the original Dumbledore.
I do like the original Dumbledore.
My mom loves the original
They're both
Dumbledore.
good, but I feel like they recast him.
I like the second one a lot better. I don't know why, because the first one he seems very wise, and like that's what Dumbledore should be. Very like quiet, very just like all knowing in a way. Mm-hmm. But the second one just seems more dynamic, more active, more agile, and that's what you kind of want in Dumbledore for the second part. So I guess it kind of flows both ways.
I will say, Deathly Hallows did not need to be broken up into 2 movies. Like they could have easily edited that down to like a 3. Just the first part alone.
Yeah, the first part was kind of slow and kind of boring.
And there was so much unnecessary shit that just didn't matter for the second one. Yeah, I feel like they could have easily made that into 1 movie, and they could have like made a 4-hour movie out of it, and people still would have seen it and paid billions of dollars for it. But it's interesting that we bring up Harry Potter because the Crimes of Grindelwald trailer, the Fantastic Beasts sequel, actually like just dropped a trailer last week.
I saw Fantastic Beasts over break as well because I didn't see that, and it was kind of it was on HBO. Yeah. Little Harry
I saw it in the
thing.
Theater, and
I wasn't a fan.
See, that's sort of where I was like.
I wasn't a fan of it.
So first
of all,
too
slow and too stupid.
I thought the pacing actually was inconsistent throughout the whole thing. Like
it's just weird.
The first 2 acts are like ridiculously slow moving, and then you just drop to him finding all the beasts within a matter of 5 minutes, and that just bugs the crap out of me. But I think it's an interesting enough concept. Like I'm going to see all the movies in that franchise, obviously. But
it was interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, I like the idea of it being in America too. Not just, so it's like the entire world is like
for this.
Oh, all right.
They're in Paris, aren't they? Are they really? Well, I think for bits and pieces. Yeah, I guess they showed the Dumbledore stuff. Yeah, Jude Law is Dumbledore. Weirdly enough.
Who?
Jude Law.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Jude Law. Wasn't he also Watson in the Sherlock movie with Robert Downey?
Yep. He was Watson.
Yeah.
That was
Speaking of which, the song that plays during...
Yeah, I know. It's the end credits. I was just watching Sherlock Holmes the other night. I noticed that. I should have...
I put in the intro to our video, St. Patrick's Day.
So, we did... Like, for anyone who didn't see it, we re-released a edition of our classic short film, St. Patrick's Day, for St. Patrick's Day. Came out a couple days ago.
It was the birth of the Barely Irish Assholes moniker.
Yeah, so that's where Barely Irish Assholes comes from. Barely Irish Productions. Just, Mike, you there?
Oh, he's just cleaning his camera.
Okay, fantastic.
Fantastic Beasts. I'm sorry, continue.
So, so John re-edited some parts of it, color corrected, fixed the audio a little bit, added some music, and the opening number from St. Patrick's Day, from the new edition of St. Patrick's Day, was playing at the end credits for Sherlock Holmes. It's just this really upbeat Gaelic, like Irish,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gaelic.
Oh, yeah.
I still find time to bust the Gaelic rhyme.
So check it out if you haven't already. Wink.
Yeah.
The description below. Woo.
It's pretty funny.
My teeth. We'll do it in post.
If you lower your standards to the ground, you'll laugh.
Yeah. Well, I'm already working on the 2019 remaster, just so you're aware. Yeah, there's
going to be another remaster.
Yeah.
Then in a year, 2020, 2021,
we're gonna add
2022.
We're gonna add
We're just
blinking
gonna keep
Ewoks
touching
to
it
it.
up until it's like legitimately Oscar worthy, you know?
Yeah, just every year, just do a little bit. That's it though.
Yeah. when we're gonna add Jack shouting "No" to the end of it in the next release.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so so anything else on Crimes of Grindelwald? Like, are you?
I haven't seen the trailer for it.
Okay, well, you should watch the trailer.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be interesting. Yeah, I really didn't get into Fantastic Beasts though. That was just I was just bored by it. And it was just I don't know.
Well, what do you think of Eddie Redmayne's character, the Newt Scamander, the main guy?
The main guy. I don't see. He does good in other things, like when he did Stephen Hawking's. I think he did he did a fantastic job as Stephen Hawking.
So did you see Danish Girl?
Danish Girl?
That was like his one like major Oscar-worthy performance. It was
I did not see that.
Total Oscar bait. He plays like the first like famous trans woman in it.
Okay.
Just this girl, first.
Turns the
I think it
blade
was the
onto
first one
his
to
true enemy.
have a
He ignites
sex
it.
change operation. in
Okay.
Germany.
Is this like a real thing?
Yeah, real thing.
Okay.
Biopic, yeah. Big into biopics, I've noticed. But no, he was really good in that too. You know, like
See, I don't think that he was good for this role though. I feel like
he's
the
sort
character
of awkward, sort of nerdy.
He is awkward, nerdy, kind of like
Which I feel
not
like
very
that's sort of what they were going for.
Yeah, but like I also feel like he's not like really physical, like in the way there's like these giant beasts and everything, and they're all either like they're not deadly, but they're all pretty hard to manage, you know. And I feel like he's too like scrawny, but I guess he's also like a wizard. I don't know. It's just not what I pictured as the main guy for this. And
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
So,
so what do you think of David Yates as a director? He directed the last four
Harry Potter
films,
yeah.
and he's doing the first two Fantastic Beasts films. I'm sure he's signed up for all five, but first two at least.
So I was actually looking when I was doing the Harry Potter marathon. I had all the DVDs in front of me because I have all the DVDs, and I was looking, and they changed the directors. The first two were
Chris Columbus,
and then the first two were Chris Columbus. Then
3 was
third
Alfonso Cuarón,
and then they kicked him. Yeah, after that,
I don't know why. A lot of people like really loved Prisoner of Azkaban.
Prisoner of Azkaban was good. It was like I feel like it was darker than all the other Harry Potter movies.
Well, the first two, I understand.
sense.
The first two, I understand they were trying to instill the sense of wonder. They were trying to set up this franchise, and I think for the considering he is a kid throughout these early movies, considering it is more child friendly, makes sense that they would go in that direction. I think Chris Columbus was a great choice.
Yeah, and I think the third one was good too because they also introduced like the Dementors and stuff, and that's going to be a recurring problem for Harry. And Dementors are a dark being to begin with, so it was just kind of like in a dark. They went in like a dark kind of path where there's a lot of death involved in it.
You know what always bugged me?
What?
Like the fact that there's so much stock placed on the Patronum charm, even though it'll only have one
real
one purpose.
Yeah,
it's like such a big deal, like what your Patronus is, even though all it's good for is like killing mentors or not.
But not, yeah, it's just
scaring them off,
fighting them off. Yeah. I mean, but I think they did it. I think they kind of did it because Harry's supposed like the Dementors represent like evil, like Voldemort kind of, because a lot of them are following Voldemort and like they're all around Azkaban and stuff. And thank you, Michael. But yeah, so I think that's kind of like what it is. It's just like how powerful is like your light compared to all the darkness that's going on. I think that's kind of what they were going with it, kind of thing. But yeah, so the David Yates though. I think he did a great job, to be very honest. Okay. I'm going to be very honest. I didn't like Fantastic Beasts, but I think all four of the last four Harry Potter, I think they were very well executed.
Right. Well, here's what I'll say. Again, it's the pacing issue for me. Like, first of all, Deathly Hallows. Deathly Hallows Part 2, I think, was great throughout, but there were just some parts that, I don't know, just didn't really work. Like, first of all, when what's her name, Bellatrix Lestrange gets murdered, they just completely brush over that, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
and even the whole like final conflict between Harry and Voldemort feels rushed, you know. Which just getting to that point, it was I think really well done, but just the pacing in that last 20 minutes is just weird. It's like they tried to rush it just because they didn't get it done sooner.
See, I get that. The Bellatrix are strange. I'm thinking maybe, excuse me, maybe they rushed that a little bit because it was kind of in the middle of an entire fight scene for the entire school.
Yeah,
and they were kind of just trying to jump around.
For a character that was arguably the most evil character in these films,
yeah,
and even more so than Voldemort. Even like Voldemort at least has a method to his madness. He has a reason for doing things he does. He's not like an uncontrollably evil character. Like Bellatrix Lestrange is just fucking chaos incarnate.
I actually did like a whole like research paper on Harry Potter as soon as like I did like this little thing. And did you know that between between Half-Blood Prince and the first Deathly Hallows, they had a kid. I did not know that.
Who?
Voldemort and Bellatrix.
Like the characters had a kid?
Yeah, the characters had a kid.
Seriously?
Not the actors, but like Voldemort.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Had a kid.
Why did they just brush over that?
I have no idea, but like apparently it wasn't like a.
Was that like something that J.K. Rowling confirmed, or?
No, it was like I was watching a bunch of YouTube videos on it, and like a few of the YouTube videos were like, yeah, they like a couple of YouTube videos. I guess they like read the books like very thoroughly or something. I don't know, but apparently.
Speaking of magical things, you know what's been really getting magical? This latest season of Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah, well, okay.
Can
we just finish our Harry Potter talk?
Yeah, all right. We're almost on the Harry Potter. So sorry.
I gotta run out to reset the camera.
You guys are they're itching. They're itching to talk about something else. But yeah, apparently they had a kid, and like I had no idea about it. My mom was kind of confused about it, but I showed them the video that like confirmed that they had a kid. And
remind me, I really want to see that.
Yeah.
To see the actual like textual evidence for that. Because again, I haven't read the books since 5th grade. That could easily be the case. And I don't remember that.
Yeah, so I feel like. That's like a huge like problem, because
that might come up later.
Yeah, that's another thing to just check out in case you are a Harry Potter buff and just
admittedly, like I haven't read Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I think my mom did though. Yeah, I've heard like not great things about it. I have the book, I just never got around to reading it. But
maybe that's.
I wonder if they touched upon that.
Yeah, they might have.
I feel like
I didn't read any of them.
If it is the case that like. Voldemort and Bellatrix Lestrange had a kid, they should definitely like bring that back. He'd easily be like the next generation.
Yeah, he'd be the heir of Slytherin, and
what? Cursed.